Hi, hey, how's it going, guys? Alright, so here's one of the problems with living with an Alzheimer's patient. Yesterday, I washed my car, as I mentioned in the video, and I meant to wash my my rags and the towels I used to dry the car, and I was washing my face when I was getting ready, and I'm like, oh, this towel looks really familiar, and it's got black stuff on it. I was like, oh, crap. So I run out to the garage right here, where I put the towels. I had terry cloth towels and just regular, household towels there. And I meant to wash them, so of course I come out here today, it's on my stuff. And my grandmother has done something with my terry cloth towels, and the towels that I used to dry the car were in the bathroom. My bathroom, that is. So these have signs. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, you can see this line right there. That's a sign, that's the tape I had put down for over a year, and it had everything on this side. It was my stuff, because there used to be another car here. And it said stuff like, don't touch, this doesn't belong to you. And I did that because one time, it makes me feel kind of like a dickhead saying this, but, or the fact that I did that, but one time she threw away hundreds of dollars worth of clothes and props and stuff that I had collected from my time up in Santa Barbara. And it pissed me off because I had a big old box on the floor and it was open, and she just went through it, and she just, because it wasn't hers, she just like, oh, well, I don't know why it's in the garage, and she freaking threw it away. So she has a tendency to touch things that don't belong to her, and things go missing all the time. Lately it hasn't happened, so I took all the signage down. I'm tempted to put one on the door again, just like, nothing in the garage belongs to you, please don't touch anything. But I don't know, I feel rude doing that, but another instance of things going missing. And I'm not ranting because I'm not ranting because I'm mad or anything. It's just, I'm just frustrated at more of myself because I know better. I just wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I just didn't bother to pick up after myself, and as a result, grandma strikes again. See, honestly, I don't understand why people like Rolls Royces. They're just fat, ugly cars. They are just hideous automobiles. Well, I had these wild ambitions of filming at the Apple Store, and I didn't do that. I was busy helping my friend Elizabeth with her, looking at computers and, helping her out with, whatever I could as far as her decision making for getting a MacBook with the iPod Touch, or just like getting a regular one. So it seems like she's just gonna get the regular one because she'll take the SIM card out of her iPhone and just use that as an iPod. Then after that, we went over to REI, and her and I went back and forth on our respective trips. She's been backpacking before, so she helped me out with like clothing, like rain jackets, or just not rain jackets, but gear that you can wear in rainy weather. And and she was kind of mulling over some of the prices for like these wool socks and things that she might have to get. And what sucks for her is she doesn't even know where she's going. She doesn't know if she's going to go to like the southern region or the western region, which I guess has better climate than obviously the north or the east sections of Ukraine. So she has no idea what she's going to pack for. And obviously, living in California, we don't have much in the way of winter gear handy. I think she might have a rain jacket. And she also has to look for luggage. She's probably going to have to. She seems to have decided upon this duffel bag and backpack combination, which seems to be the most logistically sound approach to it. So, anyways, so after that, my brother called me, and he needed help to get some stuff for his car. His rear end, there's a plate. He's got this. I don't know what you would call a spacer. So he's got this spacer plate between his drive shaft and his rear end, and somehow he sheared the bolts off, just snapped all four of them. I don't know how the hell he did. It's not like he's got a 1,000 horsepower car, with 2,000 foot-pounds of torque. But the bolts sheared off, and so he was waiting for the better part of a week for this new part to come in. And it was a new spacer plate with 4 new bolts, and you know, he needed someone to pick him up, so I picked him up at his place. Took him to Sears to pick up. We got this hex socket, it's a 10mm hex socket, and breaker bar, and that's it. Anyway, so he did all the work. I really, not that I wasn't going to help out, I helped out as little as I could, but it was pretty much a one-man job, and I wasn't going to work on his car, so he did it himself. And that's it. Oh yeah, so some bad news. Right now, as it stands, we're not playing softball for this fall season. We might have to wait again till the spring season because we just don't have the people. We lost Brooke, one of our players. She just doesn't have the time. We lost Allison to another team completely. 2 girls that we're trying to recruit from other teams, they are unable to play. Actually, they're not unable to play. There are players that are going to want to play as sub players only and not as like everyday players. So, excuse me. Okay, so we've lost a whole bunch of people, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to be all that feasible to throw a team together because we have to have all of our league fees paid within. We have to have all our league fees paid within our first game, which we have a practice game tomorrow or Wednesday. We would. It was like a placement game. So we had a placement game on Wednesday, and then the season starts that week. So we'd have to have all $600 paid up within 2 weeks, week and a couple of days. So to get everyone to pay at once is really hard to do because people are in different financial situations. So, and having one person pay is kind of out of the question. So anyways, so softball looks to be out for this year. I'm still going to be playing baseball, but it'd be nice to play softball with friends on Wednesdays. Other than that, you know, here it is. I don't know, you can't see the clock. 7:30. Today's payday. Just put my check in the bank. Tomorrow I'll put my European money in the bank. And other than that, I don't have anything else to do. So I think I'll probably just go veg out for a while and throw together somewhat of an interesting video to upload tonight. So you guys have a nice night, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have something a little bit more interesting in store. Oh, they will have something more interesting in store. My niece Reagan is in town, so I'm gonna go see Reagan tomorrow. So I'll have Reagan back. I've missed that girl so much. So tomorrow, Reagan.